What's up, everybody? It's Gavin here with NBA Real Talk, and today we're going to talk about the Victor Solomon Reebok Answer III collaboration. So please like, comment, subscribe below, because you already know I paid way too much money for these. With that being said, get yourself strapped in. Get your popcorn ready, because this might be the most important video that you ever watch. All right, y'all, this is going to be a pretty quick, simple, and dirty review. The bottom line is, I like these shoes. We got a recent batch from Reebok of Answer IIIs that I think all of us were pretty disappointed with. Some of us seem to like them. You know what? Good for you. I'm happy for you. I didn't hate them, but let's be fair, we were all pretty disappointed. Lack of DMX, lack of materials, lack of pretty much everything except, maybe a sock liner that's going to last us a little longer into the future. But with these, the Victor Solomon Reebok Answer III collab, as already mentioned, we've got a premium shoe. Now, it's coming at a premium price tag, but I mean, the Answer IIIs we got were pretty much overpriced and crap. These, for being roughly $50 more, or depending how much you paid to get them to your front door, maybe a little more than that. But these being basically $50 more, and at that price point, I would say these are an excellent shoe. I don't know if there's any presence of DMX. Where there would typically be the DMX marking, they don't have it there, so I'm pretty sure there's not. But it is a premium shoe. It is pretty comfortable. And right now, first off, we're just gonna go over the materials. So for starters, we got a much softer sort of, it seems like a higher grade leather going on right here. Obviously the design with the opulent, what's that color? It's a
pebble texture with
opulent. Opulent gold. Now, it's a very unique color. I mean, you're going to stand out in the club. It's going to keep you safe when you're jogging at night. But the little details I'd like to harp on here is actually the laces. I like the little gold tips on the laces. That's a very early 2000s kind of thing. And on top of that, these laces tie up real nice. And I mean real nice. You can do a bow, you can do a double knot, no problems, and it's perfect. They're not too long, they're not too short, they're just right. I would say a sort of minimal but very disappointing thing about the Answer III release recently is that the laces were terrible. I mean, you can replace laces pretty easily, but they barely laced all the way up. You had to pull the shoe as tight as you can from the bottom all the way to the top just to be able to maybe double knot them. And these shoes, you can lace them through the tongue, just like if you like to do that like I do. You can lace them all the way up, and you can tie them really well. They're a stretchier lace, so you got some elasticity there to work with. On the toe, we've got different gold little lace toe lock, those things that are to go on the toe laces. We got the Victor Solomon's design, and we got an i3 design. And on the side where there's typically a DMX, you got one that's Victor Solomon and one that's got the i3. And with the i3 coin, the infamous i3 coin, there's a slightly different, so you got the Victor Solomon one on this side, and then you've got the i3, in my case, on the right shoe. I assume all the shoes are pretty consistent. In the bottom, we got more gold. So this is a pretty awesome shoe. I like a lot of things about the design. This is interesting too, whatever you call this, on the medial sort of side, the outside, this stuff it's got kind of this popcorny texture, and it's not like styrofoam or anything. It feels like a decent quality material. They feel great on feet. Now, like I said, there is the lack of technology most likely there. The shoe does still feel pretty light compared to its predecessor from the 99 to 2000 era. But I think this is a great shoe, and I'm really happy that Victor Solomon, if anybody could do it justice, some designer guy who did a collab could finally do the shoe some justice. I highly recommend picking this one up if you haven't already, or if you're gonna wait for it to go on sale, maybe it will. But I think those who get word of this are gonna say that they're pretty hot and they wanna get a hold of them, because everything on the shoe is basically an improvement from the Answer IIIs that we got. It's obviously got his little touch. We got his little tag there, and back here we've got this sort of it's like a leathery, suede-y something rather, but it's a nice pull tab. And everything about the shoe, like I said, just feels premium. It feels right. It feels like they did a good job. Even the tongue's got some nice materials. So we're talking about from laces to leather to pull tab. to the bottoms, to just about everything. I mean, the only thing I think they could have done better is if they threw some DMX in there, but you know, beggars cannot be choosers. So even though they're coming with a premium price tag that's probably a little more than some of us want to pay, I think we're finally getting the closest thing to a premium shoe from Reebok that we may have gotten in a very long time. One thing I will mention is that these shoes do fit a little bit bigger than the same size shoe in the regular Answer releases. So I mean, you're probably wearing this for lifestyle purposes, so you're probably fine going true to size, but it might fit you a little big. So if you're really determined to have like a good snug fit, you could go half a size down. Now, most of you are probably ordering these online, so I would still say safe bet is to order your size. But like I said, I did a side-by-side comparison. It's hard to show on camera, but the shoe does register as slightly bigger than its counterpart that is the exact same sizing tag. So a size 11, if you're a size 11 in the Answer 3 like I am, you could maybe get away with a 10.5, but like I said, that's if you're looking for a really, really snug fit. You're just gonna notice the room in these. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. If you were gonna play in them, which I doubt many of you will, but if you were gonna play in them, I probably would then recommend doing the half a size down, as you're gonna need a snugger fit, and you're gonna find that there's a lot of room in the toe box, which is really missing from a lot of shoes they release these days. So that's what's nice about these. The shoe arrives in premium Victor Solomon X Reebok packaging. So let's take a look at that box. You know, we got a premium box. I'm not really someone who cares too much about the box, but hey, having a nice box, it's usually a good sign. And it's nice when it's a two-parter, because I find these, it's a sturdy box too. You're gonna be able to stack. I mean, if you had a bunch of boxes like these, you could stack them and you don't gotta worry about that box being damaged. So good sturdy box for a premium shoe, for quality storage to make sure that you stay fly on those feet from day 1 to day 100. So we got the Victor shoe, we got the Iverson shoe, and together they make a pretty nice pair. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this epic adventure reviewing the Reebok Answer 3 Victor Solomon collab. So until the next review, this is Gavin with NBA Real Talk, signing out. I'll talk to you guys next time.